Welcome back to the Summit Valley Sports Channel. I'm your host, Jonesy. We're going to be talking about the UFC Australia reactions. But before we do that, make sure you guys go check out my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. But I'm getting comments about the shirts. Check out the shirts. Here's one of the designs. Here's the other design right here. And also, look at this studio. Shout out my queen for, it's looking like a new studio every time I walk in here. This is the first time I'm seeing it, so here's my reaction to it. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. I can't wait for the Arizona mountains to be colored in. This is going to be so amazing. I can't wait to see this. Looking like a brand new studio every time I walk in here. Shout out my love. I can't wait to see this done. Thank you again. Alrighty, let's get straight into the video. UFC Australia, really good, really good. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought overall of all the fights. But let's get straight into it. Again, I went 9-4 for this week. That's pretty good. That's usually what I go. That's typically what I want. I want to average only 3 misses a week. I was doing that for quite a while, and that's why I'm doing these videos now. I've had multiple requests for me to finally start doing this, and here's to all those people asking me to finally start doing this. So hope you guys are watching, and hope all you guys are enjoying the ride. Anyways, for the first fight, Cody Steele submits Dom Marfan. Cody Steele, his jiu-jitsu, he shows it right here. He gets him in a little, I think it was a heel hook, if I'm wrong. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure though. But anyways, Cody Steele, I really like Cody Steele. He just needs to be more active. I like his fighting. This is one thing that shocked me. I did not know he was older. I thought he was a young kid still. I thought he was still 25, 26, around my age and stuff. But no, he's 31 going 32-ish. I did not know that. So his age kind of surprised me there watching that fight, and it got highlighted. I was like, oh, wow. Okay, Dom Marfan's way younger. Anyways, let's get into the second fight. Got Jonathan McKelliff got a decision win against Themba Gorimbo. That's a good win. It was a split decision win. I really like McKelliff. I think he needs to get his striking or evolve his striking a little more. He throws a lot of body kicks, a lot of head kicks, but if he gets those hands going, and he has the jiu-jitsu too, so that's always in the back pocket. Themba Gorimbo, he's a little older. Everyone was kind of on him in the beginning of his career. I think it was because of The Rock backing him and being by his side and marketing and stuff, which is cool. It's cool. I like the story. He bought him a house to help him focus on his training, it's a cool story, but I don't think Themba is exactly the elite fighter that we were all thinking. But yeah, I like Jonathan McKelliff. A good decision win this weekend. Wes Schultz submitted Ben Johnson. This was a crazy fight. Yeah, what you gotta look out for Wes Schultz jiu-jitsu. He's pretty good. He's nasty. I think he had a total of 5 submission attempts in the fight, which is absolutely crazy. That's wild. I remember 3 of them for sure. But Ben Johnson, good kicks. I really like this guy's kicks. I did not know though. They said this before the fight. I did not know he retired, and then this was his coming out fight. He wanted to fight in his hometown. He almost got the win. Wes Schultz, he got his UFC win. So congratulations, Wes. Kobe Thickness got a decision win against Vince Morales. Thickness, I said it in the prediction video. He's a good wrestler. He needs his opponent on the ground to get wins, and that's exactly what he did. Vince Morales is on a little skid currently, and I know he's getting a little up there in age. But yeah, good win for Thickness in his backyard. We got Jacob Malkoon got a decision win against Gerald Mearshart. A good win. I think Gerald Mearshart kind of hung in there more than what people were thinking. So good for Gerald Mearshart. I don't think he retired. I don't want to see him retire like that. So I hope he didn't. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But good win by Malkoon. Like I said in the prediction video, I really like Malkoon. I just want to see him more involved. I want to see him fight more. Moving on to the next fight. Oh, I like this fight. Got Junior Tafa knocked out Kevin Christian. Yeah, I had that in the prediction video. Junior Tafa, he's a fun fighter. I know his weakness is the wrestling. I mean, it's in the blood, the Tafa blood. But yeah, Kevin Christian, his defense is he keeps that chin up there, and I don't think you could do that against Tafa. Um, but yeah, he got a really nice knockout. I really like that. All right, moving on to the next fight. Cam Rouston got a great decision win over Robert Britchek. I really like Cam Rouston. I think he's a fighter to look out for. He trains at City Kickboxing, and he has all around his MMA game is good. I really like his boxing, his striking, kicking, or I really just said that. I like his kickboxing. I like his wrestling, which we've seen. Shout out Cam Rouston. Good win. The Australians pulling it off so far. They did really good, really good. Except for this next fight. Louis Sutherland got a decision win against Tai Tuivasa. Really sad to see. Now that makes a 7-fight skid. I do not like to see that. I like Tai Tuivasa. I think he's an entertaining fighter. He makes the UFC more fun, especially when he's winning. He gets that crowd riled up, especially in his hometown. I would have loved to see that again. Yeah, I got his gloves right here. I got Tai Tuivasa gloves. I really like Tai Tuivasa. It would have been really fun to see him get that win over Sutherland, but Sutherland, he just laid on top of him. I can't blame Louis Sutherland. I mean, he was possibly fighting for his job, so he needed this win, and to have a win over Tai Tuivasa, it looks good on the resume. So you can't blame Louis Sutherland. It was a boring fight, but yeah, I see why he went in that direction. All right, moving on. Now, this was not a boring fight. Brando Pericic knocks out Shamil Gaziv. Absolute banger. I love this fight. Brando Pericic, another Aussie to look out for, just like Cam Rouston. But he's in the heavyweight division, which I love. Yeah, give Brando some props. Knocking out Shamil. It took a minute. He had to hit him with a shovel. It seemed like to knock him out. Gaziv took a beating in that fight. Just like in my prediction video, I predicted Shamil to gas out within like 4 minutes. So Brando just had to kind of pace himself, which I know at times he did, but then the rest of the fight he didn't. That fight was so chaotic. I absolutely love that fight, though. That's what we need in the heavyweight divisions. That division was lacking for a minute there. Alrighty, moving on to the next fight. We got Marwan Rahiki knocked out Ollie Schmid. Yeah, that was. I mean, we could see that. Rahiki got a late notice or opponent late notice, if I'm saying that correctly. Sorry, it's a late night. I just got off work. Which sorry again for the late post. I think I'm. I'll tell you guys the update at the end of the video. I was supposed to do it in the beginning of the video. Sorry about that, but yeah. Marwan Rahiki knocked out Ali. Yeah, that was such an awesome fight. I like Rahiki's striking. He's such a fun fighter. In the future, though, he really needs to look out for that striking defense. He was getting touched up by Ali a little bit, and that would have been really surprising for Ali to pull that off. That would have been so crazy. But yeah, good win for Rahiki. Alrighty. We got Steve Ursay got a decision win over Tim Elliott. That was a little weird fight, in my opinion. I had Tim Elliott winning the first round. He looked really good. And then Steve Ursig kind of just started, that jab started landing in the second round. I mean, he was not missing in that second round, and then kind of took that momentum into the third. Tim Elliott, I know he's getting up there in age and had that far travel, I'm sure. But yeah, I thought he could have pulled that off. It just looked, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he gassed. Anyone who knows Tim Elliott, he just does so much unnecessary movement. I get he's trying to throw off his opponent and mix everything up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I just uh, I think in today's MMA that is not going to work. It's not going to work, and we literally seen that. Ursig, it took him around, yeah, to find Tim, but at the end of the day, Ursig pieced him up within the 2 rounds. So yeah, Ursig moves up in the rankings, I'm sure, and Elliott is probably on his way out in the rankings. I'm sure he fights some young cat, an uppercomer, in his next fight. But yeah, I'd like to see Steve Ursig probably fight someone a little higher up in the rankings, in my opinion. But it's Ursig now. He's on a 2-fight win streak, so I understand that. All right, moving on to the co-main event. This was so awesome. Another Aussie. I mean, this three-headed Aussie monster. We got Quinlan Salkeld, Brando Perchich, and Cam Rouston.